Hello, YouTube. You got me and my girlfriend Ashley here. Everyone's doing a fall fragrance top 10 list. I have a lot more here than 10. I just told her to go ham and choose whichever one she wanted. But even though that she picked these out for fall, there's no right or wrong answer. Bless you. There's some of these in here I would pick for winter, but who really cares? It's kind of a category to kind of help people, to mention fragrances to people. And, you can wear whatever you like, whenever you like, however you like. So there's nobody telling you that you can't wear something in a particular season or situation. But I wouldn't go to a funeral, blasting a bunch of perfume all over me. But that's probably the only situation I don't overspray or really wear perfume at. So go ahead, take it away.
Start with this one.
All right. It's Baptême de Feu by Serge Latans. It means baptism of fire.
Okay.
Or baptism from fire, I'm not really sure.
See, this one to me smells like a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Like when you're going through the pumpkin patch, you smell the air, smell the fall air. It has like a little hayride.
Yeah, there's a hay note in there.
That's really good.
Do you get? I don't want to inject any thoughts. I want your thoughts to be as pure and right off the top of your head as you can think. But do you smell like a gunpowder note, or do you know what gunpowder smells like?
I don't know what gunpowder
Okay,
smells
well,
like.
you can kind of guess. Just do you get like a gunpowder note?
I mean, I get like a smoky.
Smoky.
Like a pumpkin patch. People go like fire.
Yeah, barbecue.
And,
yeah.
Well, like a fire and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Like baptism of fire,
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I get Smarties.
Smarties.
Yeah,
That's what I get with
Smarties.
the Poison by Dior.
Really?
Yeah,
I love
but I didn't get that one.
Where's it
in
going?
there.
Oh.
I didn't put it in
Yeah,
there.
you said the Dior Poison is like a spring perfume.
Yeah.
I think it's just like I think it's strictly winter. Yeah, I get Smarties, but then when it goes to the dry down, I get other things as well.
Let's start with this one.
Okay. It's Ombre Leather 2018.
Obviously, you get that leather smell. It's like
Well,
hardcore. It's like hardcore leather, and just
Is it like a BDSM type of leather?
yeah. It's like you want to sit on the couch and just with your lover type of thing.
Okay. Very Tom
Like,
Ford.
Yeah, very like.
Tom Ford's a very sexual guy.
Well, yeah. I can smell it. I do like it though, because you just want to be like on the fall night watching spooky movies with your lover.
Do you know what jasmine smells like?
Yes.
Yeah, do you get like a jasmine note in there?
Yeah.
I think a lot of like sexy perfumes like that have jasmine.
Really?
Just absolutely overdo it with jasmine. I love jasmine. Not with a girl, but I'm messing with you. Papillon Bengali Rouge.
I love this one just because of the bottle. It's so minimalist and it's so cute. And I love that. I just love it. It's just like not too much over the top, but let's see what's... See, this one again, it reminds me of like you have to go to work, but like it's during the fall time, but you're not mad that you're going to work. And it kind of has like an optimistic smell to it, and I really like that.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like a because some people think that fall is kind of dreary and stuff, and like winter's dreary and all that jazz, but this is like optimistic.
I hate that air conditioner. It scares me all the time.
It's like an optimistic fall-y smell to me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I really never heard anyone mention a fragrance as optimistic, but that's really nice. I like that.
I liked it. It is optimistic. Right.
That's
The
one
moon.
of my favorites.
Okay.
That's why I never wear it, because I'm afraid to use it.
You see, this one gives me a more manlier scent. I mean, I would wear it, but it's more like a manly, masculine, musky, like a father going with his children type of thing. Yeah, it just smells really, really good.
Oh yeah. This to me is absolutely. And I want to say this when I mention certain things to her about fragrances. It's not that I'm trying to talk over her or be like I'm right or something like that. You know, sometimes, you know, I've been into fragrances for 7 going on 8 years, you know, and when I smell something, I can pick out notes, chords, certain things, whether it's natural or synthetic. And usually when I mention something to her, it's not to
put me down. Yeah, put it down. Put my opinion down.
Yeah, well, not even that.
Yeah.
Not even. It's not even to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
But just kind of, I guess, trigger in a positive way what your brain is already smelling subconsciously.
Yeah, that I may not think it. You know what I'm saying? And then like I'll smell it again. I'm like, okay, yeah. It gives me another thought.
Because to me, this is probably one of my favorite perfumes of all time. Honestly, the Moon is. I know that some people like Rich Mitch, he doesn't necessarily like this, but this is one of my most favorite perfumes of all time. If I had enough money, I would have bought thousands of these bottles and just wore it and wear it every day of my life. I never get bored or tired of wearing this.
It could be like an all-around season type of fragrance, pretty much, because it has that musky, like in the summertime you're working, musky smell, and like springtime coming again, you know, everything's new, has that smell to it. Winter, you know, that heat, the winter you want heat so bad. Yeah,
because this is very warm. It has those dried fruits. It has the rose in here. It has some incense. It has the oud. It has the patchouli. It has the musks, the vanillas. It has all these supporting notes that really give you a warming type feel, but also I think it is multifaceted and multi-leveled enough to where that you can pull it off in some of the warmer months. You know, just go kind of a lighter spray on it. But that's the Moon. So what would you rate this out of, like 1 to 10? Like 1 being like the worst perfume.
I'd give it an 8.
An 8, okay.
Because it is more of a manlier scent, and I couldn't wear it all the time, even though it's beautiful.
8. That's more than I am. So, anyways.
Let's do this one.
Oh,
another one.
Another Tom Ford Tobacco Oud.
Obviously, you're gonna smell that tobacco, and that's what I smell. And this bottle, it reminds me of something like from an architect. What's that? Architectural or architect?
An architect.
Yeah,
like
from like
architect
China
maybe.
or something. You know, those buildings. And I like that. It's cute. And this one smells a little bit more feminine to me. It does.
Okay,
It really
really?
does.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
Like a feminist, a girl who's going out with her friends for the night and wants to smell a little more like, you know, feminine but also strong. And this is what I smell. I smell a little bit of the tobacco, obviously.
Like a Megan Thee Stallion.
I smell obviously the tobacco, and I smell more of a sweet smell as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, personally, when I smell this, right off the top, I get a wonderful whiskey note, and a wonderful whiskey note. A low alcohol level whiskey, but high flavor. And then, you know, you got some ambers in here. You have some woods, and then you get a beautiful pipe tobacco note in there. And I think it just all mixes together very beautifully. This is an older bottle. I've had this one for like 5-6 years. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. But I absolutely love these bottles, especially when they're really clean. Mine is kind of dusty and dingy, and the top actually is kind of pitted right here. I guess that's just from traveling certain things, but I love this one. I do. It's probably backup bottle worthy, consider how much I have left, but it is what it is. But I really like it. But you know, I can kind of see what you're talking about with the feminine nature of it.
Yeah.
But I guess the scenario in which it creates in your mind isn't really a feminine scenario. You know, like, because honestly, that was my hand across the table. I didn't toot or anything. Peaky Blinders, Tommy Shelby.
Yeah.
I imagine Tommy wearing this.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's like old timey and
yeah. It honestly feels like it's from like another time period.
Yeah.
It smells like it's from another time period without smelling
Old.
Old, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, up next. There we go.
This is black Afgano.
Yeah, not Alfredo.
You want me to say that? See, this one is very like boom. It's very has that tang in it. You know, like
yeah.
I think you have that like a certain
Sweet and sour. No, I'm kidding.
It's like a tang. Like you have to have a certain liking to it. See, this is not something I would wear. I just don't really much care for it. Because it's very like bam, you know.
Mm.
See, this is very. A girl or a man could wear this. A woman or a man could wear this. So this is. I would personally not wear this. It just smells bad to me.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't really like the bottle either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the label on it. I think it's too like not plain, but too like, you know, like when I see this, I'm like, I don't want to wear that. Mm-hmm. The only thing I like about it is how the water's black. The like perfume part's black. But yeah. But this is Folly because it has that tang to it, and so like you're having a night in with your girls, and you guys are just drinking a little wine.
Okay.
Like that. You know, like this is kind of like that. Like you're not going anywhere. You know, you're just staying in, but you want to smell nice. You're with your friends, so yeah.
That's actually really interesting because when I was in high school, before I met you, I would actually wear this when we were going out with my friends.
Really?
Yeah. And I always got so nervous every time we got pulled over because this actually has a hashish note, a marijuana, a marijuana note in it. Hashish, yeah, a hash note. Sorry, it has a hash note here. And I always got so worried. I'll just click up. I don't want to talk to my grandmother right now. And it has and I always got so worried when I got pulled over because I was worried that they would smell this and think that, you know, that there's, you know, 3 or 4 young high school guys riding around smoking pot, you know, going fast and trying to pick up girls and things like that.
That's probably why I maybe don't like it much. Just because that's like a little bit of this tang.
Because you don't like me trying to ride around.
No.
I'm messing with you. Oud in here, I do like it. This actually came with a different cap. It's actually like a wood cap. It kind of came up to here, but it just had trouble staying on. And it's your mom, Rowan, has my phone.
We're just gonna stop the video.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, sorry, you pick. My bad. I'm sorry.
This is so good already. This one is more of a sweet. I forgot to show. Show and tell.
Coco Chanel EDP.
I love it so much. It just gives you more sophisticated. Like you're
Go ahead. Sorry.
Like a more of a sophisticated. You're going to the office and like you're there for business. That's literally what I think of whenever I see it, smell it, look at it. Obviously, I love the bottle. It's Folly to me just because I don't know, like I don't see myself ever wearing this in the summer or the spring.
Okay.
Fall and winter, yeah, but it's like the one you got me, the Chanel Coco.
The Mademoiselle.
It's pink.
Au Privé or something like that. Yeah. I can't remember.
It smells really good. Like it's in my house.
Okay, just making sure.
I can only wear it really in the winter, folly times. But this one, I love it. It smells good. It gives you that grown-up smell, and it looks good, smells good. It's just right. It's for everybody.
Gotcha.
Let's just show it off again.
Oh yeah. I love this in all weathers, all seasons, all occasions. Oops. It really. It's another one of those perfumes that kind of takes you to a different time because. Even though that this was made in 1983, I think, it actually pulls me back to the 20s or 30s or 40s or something like that. Even though it doesn't smell old like that, like old or stale or like old grandma perfume.
It's timeless.
Yeah, it's timeless, agreed.
Mm-hmm. I agree on that, yeah.
That black Afghano's still in my nose. Yeah, I know. Oops.
Sorry. Okay, now this one, How do you say that?
Acqua di Gio
Acqua di Gio.
by Giorgio
Di Gio.
Armani.
I don't like this bottle. It's too, like, it's just a, it's a bottle.
Chris Pine.
But
He's in the Chris Pine is in the commercials for that. His acting career is so bad that he has to star in.
But this is just, the smell is just lovely to me. It's just like, oh, it's just nice, and like you're just relaxing, and it's like a fall candle to me. It's like a fall candle. I would not want to wear this in the summer, maybe the spring, but in the winter obviously, but no, this is not a summer fragrance to me. It smells folly.
Yeah,
like
really.
I really love it. What do you think? But the bottle, I do not like. 1 out of 10 on the bottle. Smell 9/10.
Honestly, I don't like this.
Really? Wow.
I don't. To me, I don't have as big of an issue with this one as a lot of people do. I'm not sure if it's because this is an original formulation bottle. This was when this first released. I was the first one at the Dillard's here in Knoxville
To get it.
to go and buy it. Yeah, I was the first one literally here to buy it, and I liked it. I can wear this easily, but when I wear it, I don't enjoy wearing it, I guess you could say. I don't take a step back and smell myself and say, man, I smell good today, like I do with the Moon or really any of the other ones that we've mentioned before.
So you would wear that to like work, but like, cause you do more of a hard labor work, so you wear that to like work, so you can smell good, but you don't think you smell the best, so you won't care.
If we go and eat breakfast, this would be something I would wear. If we went to go eat something like that, kind of light and airy, this is. The difference between this one and the original is they said they added incense and patchouli. I get no patchouli. I get more incense.
Yeah.
But, it's a nice one, honestly. If there's a young guy out there that wants to get started in, perfume and fragrances, this wouldn't be a bad one to go for. It's really not. I know a lot of people crap on it, but it just kind of, it is what it is, It's a nice smelling cologne, to put it in, layman's terms. Whoever layman is. And I don't mean to keep going back to this one, but there's a tart sweetness.
Yeah.
Dried fruits. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I just love the Moon. Anyway, go ahead.
So, another big bottle, but this one is more sophisticated. It's Christian Dior. I'm not sure how to say that.
Patchouli Imperial.
Patchouli Imperial. I like the bottle. I really do. I think it's more sophisticated, more minimalist, not in your face.
You look like you could probably keister pretty good.
Yeah. This is feminine.
Really?
Yes. This is more feminine to me. I see more women wearing it than I see men. Not saying that men can't wear it. Men can wear everything.
I wear it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. This one's giving like fall park. You're in the park walking in the fall time, and you're just smelling that air, and it's just.
What type of air? What's in the air? Because you're on a really good track. Keep going.
That leafy, darky, earthy
yeah,
smell.
There you go. Yeah.
But it smells like you're out there and you're just soaking it in, and you're just on your little walk, and the bottle's just a 10-10, and it smells a 10-10. So
really,
I really love it. It's just really minimalist, cute, beautiful.
You're getting really good at describing perfumes because you really just described what this almost identically to what this smells like. You really describe, patchouli. Patchouli is a note. Patchouli is a plant that.
This one's timeless to me as well.
Yeah,
I feel like you could really wear that all the time.
You could probably say that this came out in the 1960s.
Yeah.
And then you'd believe it came out in the 60s. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if this came out in like 2015 or 2011. It came out something like that.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Yeah, you really just described what patchouli is, and I really like, you said you're standing there in the sun.
Soaking it in.
Soaking it in, and that gives like an ambery feel. And there's amber in here. And you said the smell of the wood. Good job. Fist me. There we go. Good job. I'm really impressed. I could turn off the video right now and just be impressed. Honestly, I like that. Good job.
I love this bottle as well.
Really?
It is so cute. It's a Burberry, and it says for men, but I'm pretty sure a woman could easily wear that as well.
I bought that like.
Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I don't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
This is the sweet side of fall. The pies, the
Cream pies.
Yes. Not necessarily apple pie or pumpkin. A good cobbler. A good cobbler pie.
Yeah.
Like this reminds me of a sweet fall.
Okay.
The sweet side of fall.
Like a cobbler or a gobbler?
Cobbler.
Okay, just making sure. Like a. I'm sorry.
I love the smell. Did I do really good at describing that?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
not.
Well, I think you did.
You tell me.
This I bought this for like $10.99 at Ross.
For real?
Or TJ Maxx like 7 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm honestly surprised this hasn't spoiled because of just usually like the cheaper the perfume, it spoils quicker. The more and more I have smelt this over the years, the more and more I was able to appreciate it. Originally, when I bought this, I sprayed it and I was like, man, I'm going to try to go get my $10 back. But to me, it just smelled like an old grandpa man.
For real?
Cheap cologne, yeah.
Well, I get the sweet side of it.
But the more I smell it, the more I like it and appreciate it and think to myself that this is pretty good. That this is really the DNA that a lot of modern men designers are founded upon. Honestly, this right here, a lot of modern men designers. You get the bergamot, you get the lavender, you get the sweetness, the ambers, the musk, the patchouli. And a lot of them are founded on this simple DNA. I think it's worth it. You know. And then there was 5. Four now. Go ahead. Musk Ravager by Frederick Malle. How many Frederick Malls are in this one? 1, 2, 3?
3.
Yeah.
There's 2 Tom Fords.
What would you expect from me, honestly?
This one, I also give a more sweet.
Yeah.
A sweet side of the fall. Not necessarily the sweets, but sweeter side. Like, when it's just turning fall. And it's like you're just excited because the hot weather's going away and you can now wear sweatshirts and hoodies, sweatpants. And
Layer stuff.
Yeah, layer yourself. Wear your UGG Ultra Minis. You know what I'm talking about. And and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is like more fall. Like, no more sweating, no more doing this. It's just fall. And I really like it. The bottle's cute as well. It's different. It's just like long, slender black bottle.
It's really easy to fit in your pocket. It really
Yeah.
is. Honestly, there's been multiple times that we went out and I've just slipped this in my pocket and I've carried it around all day, and then I got back home and I didn't even realize I had it on me.
Yeah.
Really easy to carry around.
What would you describe it?
An animalic, funky vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said sweet, and this is a big vanilla perfume.
Yeah,
This is a big vanilla perfume. A lot of people say the modern formulations smell more like a barbershop perfume, a fougere. I don't get that at all. You might get it, you know. I don't get it, honestly, because I hate barbershop fragrances. I hate fougères. I think it is such here's a little rant. I think it's such a cheap copy and paste, ballless sax perfume. Honestly, to do that, and I know that so many people love fougères. There are very, very few fougères I like that I'll even purchase. Tom Ford has a couple of good fougères. Caron has a couple good fougères. Guerlain has a good fougere. And that's really about it for me. Honestly, if anybody is charging over $50 for a fougere, you're a flipping idiot, honestly. And I know that Tom Ford's fougere d'argent or something like that. I know it's really good. And honestly, it's probably worth the price if you can get it at a discount. But nonetheless, I hate fougeres. But nonetheless, to me, I think this is a beautiful. I think it's very animalic. I think it's very funky, very musky, almost like it's getting fall time.
Yeah.
There's maybe an early morning frost. You woke up, you fixed some coffee, you put a ton of creamer in it, you put a ton of sugar in it, maybe a little bit of caramel sweetener. All the stuff we have over there within our coffees. A French vanilla, not just a regular vanilla, a French vanilla.
Yeah.
Lasts all day, projects. Honestly, there is not that much difference in this and some of the most recent reformulations. This is the most recent one, but the previous ones. And believe it or not, after the first year, this was reformulated because it was just kind of unbearable to wear for some people. So, there you go for formulations if you have it. So. Oh, yeah. Okay. The last Frederick Mall.
Okay.
Dries Van Noten.
Dries Van Noten. And this one, I like the bottle. It is just so cute. If you haven't noticed, I like the bottles that are kind of see-through, has a simple label, simple lid, nothing too hard to get off. As I struggle to get...
But the thing is, put the cap back on.
I smell pear.
Hold it by the cap. You can hold it by the cap.
Exactly.
Yeah, whereas like a Tom Ford, this one isn't a good example.
But they're looser.
Yeah. They're loose as a goose. I mean, they've been ran through.
Oh. But I do smell more fruity in this. More pear. Like it's about to be fall, and you're like, it's not about to be fall. It is fall, but you're going to Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
And you're seeing the family, you're socializing. They're like, you smell kind of a little bit fruity. Oh, which fruit? Pear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like it's a darker fruit. I like this one. I simply love it.
Yeah, so you're gonna smell fruity if you wear that one.
What? It's a darker fruit.
A darker fruit, okay.
What do you mean?
I mean,
impressed with me.
I mean, if you was wearing like Cocoa or Number 5 and you said you smell fruity, I mean, I could see that, but no, I'm kidding. I'm just being.
What do you think? Tell me what you think.
I get nothing you just said.
What do you get?
I swear to God, I get nothing you just said. I get a gingerbread cookie that has white chocolate chips in it, some almonds.
Okay, I can see the almond part.
I get ambers. I get patchouli in here. Frederick Mall has a very distinct patchouli note. It's like the same way in Monsieur. And honestly, I do not see this at all in early fall. I see this as a late fall.
I was saying
winter
late
perfume.
fall.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like
I thought you said
Thanksgiving.
early. Oh yeah, gotcha. I'm sorry.
Remember?
I see this a late fall winter perfume.
Yeah.
I find this to be quite sexy, actually. Like I could wear it on a date, or you could. We could wear it going out together, kind of in a small date setting scenario, or maybe a more upscale dating scenario.
Yeah.
I think this would be too sickeningly sweet to wear to cuddle. I think this would get too sweet. If me and you were cuddling, I think this would get too sweet, and it'd almost be nauseous. A lot of people say this smells like baby puke. I don't get it at all.
No, I don't get it at all.
I don't get it at all, honestly.
Like I said, like fruit pear. Dark fruit.
I see the darkness, but I don't see the fruits.
And I was actually really excited to talk about this one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just because the bottle is beautiful.
Yeah, I love the bottle. I love the box, too. The box is wonderful to rub up against your skin.
I love this, like, the label on it. I love the feel of the label. It don't feel like plastic. It just feels like canvasy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly how the box feels as well.
Really. And I think it's just really classic to me. It smells really classic. And just like I said, like you're going into fall. Or not that you're going. It's late fall. You're going into Thanksgiving dinner with your family. It just smells really beautiful.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
All right, I was excited to talk about this one.
I'd love to hear. I'd love to smell that on more people.
Yeah,
I wish more people would.
I think that
like
one's timeless as well. I think it could be very timeless. It's very pretty.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine. And I think this one, I was excited for this one too. Moan. I like the color. I like how simple the bottle is. It has that same sticker, that same label, canvasy feeling. I just love how little that bottle is, and it's very cute. And let's smell it now. And this one is a dark fall. This is very, you're like in the ground type of dark. Like
Gothic.
Yes, it's very hardcore dark. It smells more muddy, leafy, muddy. Like when you were little and you're making those mud pies in fall time and had some leaves in them and all that stuff. This is what I'm saying. That's what it smells, but it smells really good. You know, it smells different. That it smells so unique, it's good. And I really like that. What do you think?
I really like what you said, but to me, this smells like Halloween.
That's a good way to say it too.
You know, like that. There's fall time, like there's the early stages of fall, and then it's like there's Halloween.
You know, like the early stages are like sweet fall, we love fall, and then like the late fall is more like we're really getting into the winter parts and stuff like that. It's supposed to be really cold. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I like that.
To me, that this is a All Hallows Eve Halloween perfume. Usually when I post it on Facebook, I mention that this smells like very gothic, very pagan. I could imagine just really a horror movie. This smells like a horror movie to me. This smells like
going out to the movies and watching a scary movie in the horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
This smells like a pumpkin patch without the pumpkin.
Yeah.
This smells like on
Halloween.
The Halloween evening when nobody wants the pumpkins anymore, and they're loading up the pumpkins and
better throw them away. So rotted.
And you know it just rained because it seems like it always rains on Halloween. Yeah. And that's just like muddy and just slopping around, and then like all of a sudden Michael Myers comes up and just stabs him right in the back, you know, slits the throat. This honestly, you know, I could imagine one of the girls in the Salem witch trials smelling like this. I could imagine as they're dancing around, that's what it kind of smells like, because it is kind of smoky.
Yeah.
It is. You know, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And I went to Salem, Massachusetts last Halloween. I went to Salem.
You just had to say that.
I went to Salem last Halloween, and this is literally what it was. Salem, Massachusetts. This is a Salem, Massachusetts. No.
I'm just confusing. I'm sorry.
This is that smell. This is literally what it is. When you go into Salem, this is what you smell. Simple. You ready to move on?
I've been ready to move on for a while.
Hey,
I'm messing with you. Sorry.
We'll do this one.
Down to the last two.
Yes.
Vidi Havon by Les and Demodable.
See, I don't really much like this bottle either.
Really?
I don't like... Obviously, the labels come off a little bit. I don't like that. I think they should be able to stay on there a little longer, but that's just me.
Well, I bought that bottle from someone else, so I'm not really sure. I have 2 bottles of this one because I love it so much.
It's very good. Middle fall. You're in the middle of it. You're getting used to the weather. You're just, what?
What time is middle fall like?
This is like more of a I'm not depressed yet type of fall.
Not depressed yet, okay.
And you're more of like, you're happy. It has like a good sweet, sugary.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sugary, caramel apple.
Ooh.
Yes.
You get apple?
A little bit.
Really? I don't get apple at all. Which I'm not saying they're, taking away from you.
People smell differently things. You want to smell?
Yeah, to me, this to me is, I think it's very boozy.
Boozy.
Very boozy, very...
Yeah, you wear it to the bar.
Kind of like cognac. I get Remy Martin 1738 in it when I smell this. has a nice tobacco note. It's not a cigar. It's not necessarily a cigar tobacco. It's more of a pipe tobacco. Nobody's ever been able to master a cigar tobacco. Kind of like a pipe tobacco. You're in Havana. You're in Havana, smoking on a Havana. Maybe some pipe tobacco. And a beautiful vanilla note in here. This is actually a quite. There's a high concentration of naturals in here, and honestly, I really like it. The way that you explain it, it's very simple. It's sweet, it's vanilla, it's tobacco, it's boozy, but it also has some animalic touches, some musky, animalic, somewhat sexual innuendos to it. I really like it. I wore this on our first date. So, yeah. Actually, I didn't wear this exact bottle. I wore the original bottle. I never wear the original bottle because kind of, for memories. I want to keep it. And then last but not least, do you want me to tell the story on this, or do you want me to? Do you want to tell the story? Or you want me to about the?
What story?
About how the woman asked what I was wearing.
Oh yeah, tell the story.
Okay, so we were at this restaurant. Back when was it?
It was still cold. It was probably around January.
Yeah, back in the winter time, we went to this restaurant, this great burger place called Litton's.
So good.
And we walked in, and there's always a waiting list, always a line. And as you all have heard me talk before, I get very self-conscious when someone notices I'm wearing perfume or fragrance. And I'll oftentimes just say, "Oh no, I just showered," or something like that, or say, "Oh no, it's not me." And we were standing there, and there was this lady. She asked, "Oh, what you wearing? You smell so good."
Asked me that.
No, she asked me.
No, remember? Yeah, she did ask you. Yeah,
trying to take credit away from me.
No.
She said, "Oh, what are you wearing?" And I said, "Oh no, it's not me, it's her." And I kind of stepped out of the way, and I just said it to you. And anyway, this is Ombre Nomad.
And this is before I knew the fragrances, so I didn't know. So I was I was wearing some type of Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, don't be afraid. It's ashamed to say it.
Okay,
I'm ashamed to say I do wear. So.
I was wearing In the Stars or something. So I bet that lady probably got it and was like, "This is not what I smelled at all." But
this is Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton. This is the reformulated version. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I love this bottle. It looks more of a mini little whiskey bottle, it just is so
a potion
cute.
Bottle.
Love that magnet.
Like a potion bottle. Almost.
Yes. Yeah. This is so good. It's rough, in a good way.
Really, you found this rough?
Yeah,
okay.
but in a good way.
Ahead.
I smelled you with it, and I was like, he smells good. He smells really good. And and this is a dark one.
Yeah.
Rough, dark. Halloween. It does have that potion bottle. I could feel I would smell this more in a bar. It has smoky, rough, hardcore. It smells so good though. Love it. 10/10.
Cool. Yeah, this is reformulated stuff, and honestly, I might do another review on comparing the reformulation to the original, because there is more differences I've noticed by wearing it, but it's not really in smell. It's just in performance, really, and I know that's kind of, take and give, because the original lasts 12, 14 hours. This lasts 9, 10 hours, so it's kind of, after you smell a perfume that long, you're more than likely back at the house and already taking a shower, or you're just kind of tired and done with your day and you don't want to think about perfume anyway. So take it with a grain of salt. I still think it's great to get. I love it. There's no rose listed in here, but I get rose, raspberry, leather, and oud. And this does use real oud. Louis Vuitton has a distillery in Bangladesh. Now, you said this is rough.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Moon is rough and this is more polished.
For real?
Yeah. I think that the Moon is more rough around the edges. Sorry. I think that the Moon is more rough around the edges, and I think that this is more polished.
See, I think different. I think opposite.
Really?
See, this was...
Sorry.
See, that's more rough to me. I can smell that in a bar.
Really?
Yeah, and be like, oh, I'm at a bar. But in a good way, like a very more like clean bar, you know? And this one, it's beautiful too.
I think it's beautiful as well. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
I would buy a backup of the Moon, but I heard it's reformulated, so, and I really don't feel like spending $580 on a perfume again. Anyways, what's your top three?
Top three? This one for sure. Let me show you. Moan. Obviously, this one's timeless, significant, beautiful. And I have to say, I don't know if I have a top three.
You can do four or five.
This one, that bottle was beautiful. It's just beautiful, and it smells beautiful, and it's just pretty. And I'm gonna say this one too as well. It's pretty. It smells good. I feel like it would be pretty on. And this one, I picked 5.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
That was not what I expected you to pick.
What did you expect me to pick?
I expected you to pick Dries Van Noten, Ombre Nomad, the Moon, Bengali Rouge, and this one, Patchouli Imperial.
So these are my top 5.
That's your top 5?
Yep.
That's your top 5?
Put them back, and you pick your top 5, 4, 3, 2, 7.
You already, I mean...
I know you're going to pick the Moon.
Yeah. Ombre Nomad for me.
Like that rough.
The Moon for me. Crap.
Hard.
Because these are like my babies, so it's kind of hard to pick. Tobacco Oud. Oh crap.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to leave them out. I don't want to leave any out and think that.
Personally, I feel like you would have picked that one as well. But
yeah. I'm thinking. I consider that more of a winter perfume.
For real?
Yeah, I really do. But I'm gonna pick it anyway. Muscat Azure and Patchouli Imperial. Those are my top ones, and then
the only one we got together is the petroleum. I forgot what it's called.
Patchouli Imperial.
So yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. This is my first time doing this.
Yeah, we're glad.
Talking about it with other people, because I usually just talk about it with Ben. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But sharing my opinions with other people.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you did really good. I was really impressed. I was worried that I'd just kind of be leading the show the whole way, but you did really good. I'm proud. Good job. All right. Hope everyone has a good day. List some of your top fall fragrances and tell me some of your favorites of mine.